I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Well, we all made it here. We're live now.
Excellent.
Do you want to say hello to people?
Hello, people.
Shut up. Sorry we're late today, guys, by 90 minutes.
Hashtag blame Dave.
That was already in the chat when I started. I did that earlier, along with calling you a pillow princess and a twat. Whichever you prefer, really. Yeah, we're late because we had to pre-do things and cook food, and I forgot these two it just took a while to eat because it was good food.
It was very good food. That was very tasty.
Yeah, sorry. It was.
No complaints from any one of us four.
No.
Nor the other four in the dining room that had a little bit of steak as
Although
well.
the dog was very sad that she's had to leave the area of the steak.
I'm very sorry to hear that. This is, I believe, our last episode of the year.
I think so, because I'm assuming we're not doing another thing between Boxing Day and when I go home.
I don't intend to be honest. Maybe sit down and just chill out, but nah. We thought we would go over some cocktails. Now, we're a bit time constrained with this one because of the earlier mentioned food, pre-making, and then Dave talking like an old lady.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anyway,
I can't see the chat, so I have no idea how much abuse I'm getting.
You're not getting any, you're fine.
Fair enough.
Let's have a look. Yeah, everyone's just saying hello, really.
Fair enough.
There were people there earlier, obviously, and obviously I may have delayed things a little because of, food. That was a necessity, though.
Yes, it was.
Dad and I, Dad mostly, he did them, made these drinks up in advance, except for one. You made one before you came here.
I did. I brought one down with me.
Yeah, which is this one right here. We need to give it a little shake first. We're going to be going through in the bag.
That's been made for a few days.
Perfect. Behind David is a bag. In the bag is the metal sign that normally hangs over on the wall, on the side of my cabinet, and that had a bunch of cocktails on. And we thought, what we'll do, we're going to go through them and we've guessed how to make them badly, I'm sure, and we're going to go through. We'll go through them in turn and see what we think, because we don't really do cocktails.
No. Dave was not involved in the making because I was driving, so I just turned up with one of the ingredients for them, and then there was a production line in the kitchen.
Two ingredients.
Oh yes, the rum was the other one. Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we didn't have quantities.
Yeah, so this is based on even splits, except for one drink. One of them, I said no, we have to only put one shot of this ingredient in, because if we do any more, it's a bit dangerous.
Yes.
That's
definitely.
You realised the moment you saw that, yeah.
Especially as I'm guessing we're not lighting it on fire, so it's not going to
I don't think it will with what we put in it.
No.
I think one of them we've gotten creative with, and it recommended cherry hearing. So I put cherry sours in it. I regret nothing.
So it is the improvised cocktail stream.
It is. This is improvised based on what we think a cocktail should taste like in our head.
In theory,
And a rough attempt at making it.
This should be lovely.
It should
However,
Yeah.
Yes. In case you can't tell, in the background is my dad. Say hello, Dad.
Hello, Dad.
Yes. We've had steak sandwiches that is now a tradition, I guess.
Yes.
I hope I put enough meat,
Upgraded
cheese,
from Domino's.
Because normally,
Well, I don't see how you could have put any more.
No, we weren't
challenge
overflowing.
accepted.
We weren't overflowing the baguette bit, but
The thing with that is,
Lord knows I have a big mouth.
we'll have to hollow out. What we need to do is cook the bits so they're nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Hollow them out so it's just a shell. And then we can load it.
A stuffed loaf.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the reason I mention it is because my sister's, my dad has complained in the past about how they do toast. It's too thin. There's not enough on it. And I'm like, well, I'm the opposite. And thank you, Snuckles, for the super chat. We really appreciate that. My dad has complained in the past about not being because he likes his food. My sisters don't, apparently. But so we made sure there was enough red Leicester, Stilton, and steak. We're like, well, is there enough? We'll find out. And then there was plenty.
There was plenty.
There
was enough left over. You had extra bits of steak on your plate.
That was a manwich.
We don't deal in manless manwiches. But if you bring a knife and fork to a manwich party, you're getting kicked the fuck out. We do not tolerate knives and forks at that kind of steak party.
No.
That's a meat cookie. It's not. Don't take the piss out of me. Anyway, should we start with the old fashioned?
The Bellavoy that you don't actually like.
None of us do. Well, no one does.
Any particular glasses that we're using?
When I made
drinking glasses,
old fashioned, it's
standard drinkers.
In my opinion, spot on for an old fashioned.
I should quickly say hello to everyone in the chat, and I do apologise. Hi Laura, hope you're well. Hello Jim. Hello Weird German. Hello Orla. Hello Bry. Hello.
There's a non-weird German.
Risky move.
Don't be pedantic. This is why you don't have many friends. Hello, Kay Scholl. Have I missed anyone? Hello, Bubbly. Hope you're well. Hello, Nice. Ooh. Hello, Warsmith. Hello, Diana. Hello, M. Hello, Lisa. Or Misfit, I believe. I don't know if you... Yep. Hello, Snuckles and Ern.
Hope you're well. Or are we just
there are 3 doubles in that bottle. Large doubles.
We can do doubles or we
don't
can
have to use all of it.
The jigger is right there.
A rough day. We'll measure this out because otherwise it's going to be a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're bigger than doubles.
So what we did, tell Dad. I will not. We measured out a few of these as singles only because we knew we can't do 6 cocktails as doubles. So some are singles, some are doubles because we thought screw it. We based it on the doubles.
Well, one of them was absolutely huge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was doubles of whiskey, doubles of vermouth, doubles of something else. It was huge. Thank you very much.
Right. So we're not going to... I should apologise for lack of images here, guys. I haven't set anything up, really, and I do apologise. It's because there was no real point, because these cocktails had to be made and then put into water bottles. Like, how am I going to make that presentable? I can't put it in a cocktail glass. I've only got yellow cocktail glasses. It doesn't look presentable.
Yeah, been interesting.
I totally didn't receive more 40k. I totally didn't order. I'm glad to hear that. He's just scared to call you. I'm definitely not calling her that. I'm certainly not saying those words in front of my father. Let's see. Anyway, yes. Old fashions are fine. Behind the bar we have a pre-made bottle of Johnny Walker, which David bought. And then recently he sent me another picture because he bought another one, not remembering he already had one here. After we'd already spanked a bottle of it.
Easily done. Admin.
It was 10 quid. It was like,
yeah, it's
I'll get this.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
In fact, the bottle we bought originally was a 10 or 11 quid in Tesco. It's like...
I was like, I'll get this. And I was like...
Hang on.
Didn't I do this last time?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have that with Dad for New Year time. Yeah.
What a shame.
I don't know how I'll survive.
I don't know.
Taste your...
Oh, yes, of course.
Tell me what you think.
Old-fashioned. Excellent.
Oh, yes.
Your good health.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It saves it. Yeah.
I think to me, because I'm drinking mine with lemonade, that is a gorgeous old-fashioned.
So what is an old-fashioned, Dad?
Personally, it needs on.
You drink old-fashions. What is it?
Old-fashions are a large double of your preferred whiskey. It is 2 teaspoons of a sugar syrup.
Right.
It is, in my opinion, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters and 3 dashes of orange bitters. And that is then all shaken over ice. The actual recipe is 3 dashes of Angostura and 2 of orange, but I just fettled it slightly to suit my particular palate, and I absolutely love this. This is gorgeous.
To be fair, it is the one you always talk about. Although you you have overdone it in the past and admitted you put too much whiskey in, and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you've spoiled them by being a bit.
Yeah. If you don't
Clumsy.
do it, you don't know.
Yeah, you just clumsy. That's all it is.
In theory, this should work. Oh, actually, it really doesn't. That's horrible. Personally, as an old-fashioned, I think this works.
No, we don't have the all.
We may have to suck it up with these ones.
Carbon canon agua.
I don't speak loser. And don't try.
No, Yempi, we haven't opened your box yet.
Don't appease the weirdo in my chat. All right. Stop
So
doing that.
you didn't like the Bellavoy as a whiskey.
Yeah, it's not a good
As you said,
whiskey.
as a whiskey, it's not great. And
It really isn't.
I appreciate that.
It's because Sauternes you expect more.
But to turn it into something else, it just works for me.
Yeah.
I'm glad it works. It's nice actually.
Certainly.
It's nice. The old fashioned is hard to get wrong.
Yeah.
You can't
Agreed.
read. Hard to get wrong.
You can just
Yeah.
fettle it
I'm
slightly.
not saying you can't get it wrong. It's just if you're going to get it wrong, you have to be pretty fucking stupid.
Well, in my opinion, if you stick to the actual recipe,
It's
it's too much Angostura.
too much bitters.
Oh.
It's my mod sending him a middle
She
finger.
says, suck it. About an hour ago.
Okay. Anyway, you don't drink cocktails yourself, do you, David?
Not really, because normally they have some form of like fizzy in them. Which
Yeah, so that was the
tends to
thing.
rule
The
me out
plaque
from them.
we're citing for this has 9 cocktails on it. Now we're only going near 6 of them. Mint julep is not on the list because we forgot mint leaves. We're not going near Ricky because that requires sparkling mineral cancer.
Yeah.
And we're not doing whiskey sour because I've had them before. I don't see the point. In fact, to have a whiskey sour, what you need is bitch whiskey. Sorry, American.
Yeah.
I meant American. My apologies. I'll just put that. You just put that back on there because it just hangs on there, doesn't it? We can just cite it, can't we?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be accurate. It's just Velcro.
Yeah, no, but okay, so the Velcro actually lines roughly with the Velcro.
Fam, I'm not that OCD.
Yeah, so in our
not about
defence
everything,
of our cocktails, we have had to sort of guesstimate
Yeah.
volumes.
So we've had to make up a few ingredients as well. For example,
we may have,
for example,
may have done that.
we'll get to one later called Blood and Sand. There is a swerve in there.
Yeah.
Is that actual sand?
No.
You'll wish it was.
we're kind of
Oh, it's Glenfiddich, isn't it?
Don't try and ruin it before we get to the end of it, all right?
we're kind of short of one ingredient, and we kind of made up something else.
We'll get to it later.
Kind of similar.
We'll get to it later.
Meg's
fine.
bitter enough, we know.
I mean, we started late. I'm going to be annoyed. I promise you. I don't like being tardy. It's tricky with these drinks because normally we do age statements. We can sort of do taste testing.
Yeah.
Can't we do it with this?
No.
These are straight up. Okay. What do you think?
Straight up drink
It's
it. Yeah.
This is a straight up taste test.
Yeah.
We will be able to say, right, that's got too much of that in it, not enough of that in it, could do with this in it.
Well,
Blah, blah.
we'll certainly know that soon enough.
Yeah.
The thing is, can't really do it with this one because we can't be like, oh, it needs more Bellavoy.
Sorry about that, but it's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
all that remains is one more measure of.
I'm not buying
old-fashioned.
another one of these to be clear. I won't be buying another.
No.
I mean, I thought it was a nice idea, but no.
Yeah, well,
They do
again,
too.
It's a nice looking bottle, but
Yeah.
bottle wine, maybe.
Until you pull the cork, you've
I wasn't.
no
I did.
idea.
Yeah. When I pulled that cork and I tasted it, I think I tasted it in front of you, and I was like,
Yeah.
no. I'll wait till David's in. I'll let him try it.
As we discussed earlier, the
There it
bottle of port, the bottle of port that I bought.
yeah, the fancy one.
Yeah, I opened it with my brother, and I was a bit disappointed.
Wasn't as good as that 11 quid Cockburn from Tesco.
That Coburn's,
Tawny Cockburn.
That Coburn's Tawny is, in my opinion, nicer.
Hello, Bourgeois B. Hope you're well.
You know, that's only my opinion.
Wildling is back with hot chocolate.
Congratulations.
Can I just say we've got to try the cheese?
Oh yes. So we I will be putting it in a YouTube video, I think, as well, just because I think it's only right. A individual. After I mentioned it to my dad, I was going to do something with some cheese anyway. Has kind of given us free cheese. So we are compelled to shill them out. But I'm going to save it for a YouTube video as well because I haven't tasted it.
No, but we can say for the first time ever, our stream is sponsored.
But who's it sponsored by again,
By
Dad?
Narrowboat Wobbly.
Narrowboat Wobbly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go find them. I don't have a link, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Go find them. They are, and if you're out and about in Milton Keynes area, they are a trader on the canal. And they do all sorts of fine foods. And in the summertime, soft ice cream.
You are using Mount Gay Black Barrel rum in your old fashioned, Laura. Oh, that's cool.
Mount Gay's quite
Rum
decent.
in an old fashioned.
She doesn't have any whiskey in her house. So it's
Okay,
like,
fair
all right,
enough.
I said to her, use rum instead.
Yeah,
She's
fair
a rum person.
Yeah, fair play.
Mother Fluff is from Barbados or something. I don't know.
Oh, right, yeah,
So-
no, fair play.
Although she's
I wouldn't
sort of
knock
fair,
it.
she's a Geordie, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't knock it. You know.
I found a
Until
Facebook
you-
page for Narrowboat Wobbly.
Okay, well, if you can get a link and
Yeah,
share it in the
they're
chat,
lovely.
Dave, do that.
Lovely people.
Share it in the chat. Dave will be putting a link to a Facebook page. Go follow them. Genuinely, when Dad told me that we got cheese, I was like,
The
this-
Facebook profile
the
is
thing
what I
is,
can find, so there we go.
over the many years on YouTube, 9.5 years, I get sent emails all the time. I got some on my phone this evening. Collaboration work here with these companies and weird email addresses, and I get it all the time.
Yeah.
I never accept them because I can't prove or confirm they're real.
Oh, no, these people
Whereas someone has turned up at my house today
lovely.
with a lump of cheese. A truckle is on my bar.
Yeah, it is.
It's called truckle, right?
Yeah, they gave it to me at the floating market.
This
and
is
I bought it with me.
this is whiskey infused cheese.
Whiskey mac cheese, yes.
Yeah. So we have something. Crown Royal and eggnog for me. Oh, nice, Lindsay. That's cool.
And a lady
Hello, by the
came
way.
out with one of those statements that I never thought you'd ever hear.
Oh,
And she said, the boat's called Wobbly,
Hmm.
named after my pet kangaroo.
as you do.
Okay.
And Yempi should have infused vodka with blue cheese and made an extra dirty martini. You can go sit on a rusty fence post if you want to promote such ideas. That's blasphemy.
Lord, no.
that
Are we
is-
having the rusty now later?
Morning Star, but no. But anyway, yes. People, if you can go follow that Facebook page, we'd really appreciate it because they've given us free cheese. It's called truckle.
And we like cheese.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try it.
A copious amount of cheese has already been consumed this evening.
Yeah, that's my annual allotment for cheese. To be fair,
That's fine because it resets in like 5 days.
yeah, I don't touch it otherwise though, so I'm quite lean on this. So it's a tricky one for me.
There's
But
nice
yeah.
Stilton though, to be fair as well. There's nice Stilton as well. Yeah.
Both Sainsbury's. Yeah, both Sainsbury's.
Very nice.
Yeah, I had extra money. I was like, I looked at extra cash and thought, screw it, I'm doing it. Oh, and thank you for the donation, by the way. Really appreciate that.
Shall we have a drink?
Yes, we've been talking too long. That's
Just saying. Well, I'm
Jesus.
just getting thirsty over here.
He's already had a can of lemonade.
has he?
Or did I do bring it with
finished
him?
already? Oh, okay.
It's my
At least we
favourite.
don't have to do the age statement test.
It's my favourite.
I did the age statement of 5 seconds. I think that seems, apt. I mean, Bellavoy, it has to be a minimum of 3, so
True.
It's my favourite drink. I absolutely love an old fashioned.
nothing wrong with that.
No, that is
Like-
nice to be fair.
If there's a, I don't know, there's a cocktail I'm quite fond of, but there are some liqueurs I'm quite fond of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely quite fond of Nog.
Yeah.
Or
and-
Charlie.
We will
Do
get
love a
Dave.
Charlie.
We'll have to have him try one of those at
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
point. Get him try that, and we want to try that Kendallmint one as well.
Yes.
I mean, we've got 3 bottles. Actually,
Chocolatini is quite nice.
so you're. We'll get to that. No, your Kendallmint's in there,
Cool.
along with the gift tag from Manda Smacks, who might appear in the chat.
I will make sure I take that home with me.
Yes. Oh, you will,
days' time.
because
Oh yeah.
I don't want him. I want to clear my cabinet
Yeah.
afterwards. Anyway,
Oh, Manda Smacks was from me as well. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you very much, Manda
yeah, that
Smacks.
was all from the same person who gave me the money and said,
Oh,
buy.
lovely.
Just said to me to buy everyone a treat, and I was like,
Banger
well,
Bright, yes, you did. Whiskey infused cheese.
yeah, absolutely. Go to the Facebook page, follow them, show them love.
Tell them you heard about them from the stream,
Absolutely.
and maybe they will be able to hook you up with some whiskey.
And
infused.
I saw how much you donated. That was incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much.
Right, which bottle is next?
Drink.
The bottles have all got notes. I've got writing on. Next on the list is the Manhattan. So at the top,
Manhattan.
Yep.
we had to make this from scratch. Yep, that's 3 singles, I believe. Manhattan, wasn't it?
Man butter, I think it says, but that'll do.
No, it says Manhattan. It says Manhattan. Don't try me. I still can't believe you guys call Sprite lemonade. Well, it is
Oh,
lemonade.
will you give over about this, Leona?
It's because Americans do.
Lemonade and lime, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, they do bitter lemon, which is their lemonade. It's not fizzy, isn't it?
it's still
Oh, I don't know.
bitter
Their normal
lemon, yeah.
lemonade isn't fizzy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just sugar, water, and some bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I forgot to bring. I've got my knife. I get a knife and the thing to cut the lemons with.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they drink what we get bottles of carbonated bitter lemon. It's
Yes.
basically the equivalent of their lemonade, but it's fizzy. If you took the fizz
Really?
out, that would basically be their lemonade.
Their lemonade is essentially bitter lemon.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they mock us for having.
I don't mind a bitter lemon if it is freezing cold.
To be fair, I don't do fizzy, so I will do bitter lemon. But it's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
That's why I have issue with it. It's too much sugar for me.
Yeah.
Don't try me. If I'm doing sugar free, I must just have the lemon.
Yeah.
I might as well just have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you're going to have to make and drink fast to that end. We're on number 2.
Casual. Laura, please. I know you're a pro for a fact. I think there are actually doubles in there, but whatever.
Oh, I thought your dad said were singles.
I know 1 or 2 of them are singles, but we'll
I'm going to need your glass. I'm going to need your dad's glass as well.
Good lord.
dry. Just dry.
Okay.
That itch I've had for ages.
I thought you had a scent of.
Yeah, I think this might be.
That's all right. We'll do singles on this one because we have a little extra. It's fine. If we like it.
We have got a lot of booze up there.
To be fair, we can always do more
Can I
cocktails tomorrow.
Can I just see? Does the Manhattan require any? It requires the cherries. Ah, right.
does
In the
require
bag are cherries. In the bag are cherries, David. Retrieve them.
Retrieve the cherries.
It's just the cake ones.
Cherries, sir.
Yes. I was like, well, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it. We're budgeting that these are cake ones.
That's fine.
Glacé cherries.
Glacé cherries.
Fair enough. I do believe that that's what you're supposed to have.
I think it does look.
I'm not certain.
Maraschino, which is close enough.
I couldn't find. I went into the corner shop. All I could find was a lemon, a lime. I found these cherries in passing, and I was like, well, they're the only ones.
That'll work, yeah.
It'll do. I'll eat those at my desk.
All right, so I've got a lemon and a lime in here as well. Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, Leona, I've got your lemonade. I just need to mix it.
Don't you dare. Blasphemy. All right, so this is a Manhattan. Dave, do you know what's in this?
Whiskey, vermouth, Angostura bitters, and a glacé cherry.
So I had to buy the vermouth martini, the sweet vermouth, red vermouth.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite nice. I haven't had martini in
It's
years.
not bad.
Well, it tasted like it tasted like stuff we put on a steak.
Yeah, that's something I used to drink when I used to drink fizzy. I used to drink like that and lemonade. It's kind of Pimsy, but
I haven't had Pims in so long. I don't remember what Pims taste like.
As well, yeah.
But you know, I bought a bottle of vermouth.
Mum used to have loads of
because again, I
martinis
had a
and
little
stuff.
extra cash, and I thought, well, I'll buy the vermouth. I just saw it and I was like, yo, give me that. It's behind the counter. I'll just buy that. I don't care. That's when my neighbour came in and poked me, and I was like, oh. I bought his soy sauce for him. He's only buying that. Anyway, should we have a little?
So we shall approach
Cheers.
Manhattan.
Cheers.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.
All right. So never had a Manhattan before, and I was gonna buy. Oh, I'll sip this first actually.
Wow, that's savoury.
That is that tastes like the steak we had.
That is very
That's
savoury.
mummy.
It tastes like Dave Bay. I was going to buy the bottle of the Glenfiddich Manhattan pre-made, and then Dad suggested you were going to make it, weren't you?
I think I was. Yes.
And I was like,
forgot.
okay, fair
Sorry.
enough. I was going to buy it, but
Yeah.
doing this ourselves is a laugh. Hello,
think we might have
Dessen.
got
Hello,
this wrong,
Phoenix
possibly.
Fiora. Hope you're all well.
I'm not
Okay,
sure
the
if
rum
it's-
old fashioned was nice, strong but tasty.
It does taste like
What
the
kind of
lemon.
vermouth? I went with martini, so just like the red one. I think it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
red martini. I bought it. It's in the bag behind you
Oh, okay.
on the floor. Everything. Even the cherry sours are in there.
Oh yeah, Rosso Martini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. to be
Martini
fair.
just reminds me of old Lancia rally cars.
Yeah, it reminds me of Rossi. Yeah. It just reminds me of Rossi. I was thinking Valentino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking Valentino.
They're just sitting in piles of rust somewhere there.
No, they're not piles of rust. They are just rust.
Yeah.
They are just rust.
You can't tell where the car is anymore. That's just Lancia territory.
Absolutely.
More of an old-fashioned kind of goal, Lindsay. Oh, good. You and my dad have got on very well then.
Yeah, for sure.
Manhattans are nice. I'll take your word for it. We've never had one. So Dad and I-
This is first time ever.
We made
No, this is all right. This is all right.
what we did to work this out was we didn't go to look up a recipe. We just saw the ingredients on a metal card and decided they're all equal.
Just equal measures of everything.
The only part where we differed a little was when Dad was like, "How many bitters in these?" And he's like,
I'd say less bitters.
"Well, when we got to one of them, it would have been 3 for each." And we were like, "Well, we'll cut it in half. Okay, so that's 4.5. Just do 5. Who cares? We don't really mind.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of fun." And yeah, we don't really do cocktails, so this is all a laugh for us. Merry Christmas to all, to you two, Dessa. Martini drinkers, vodka or gin? Okay, I'm not a martini person, so...
Okay. So what we could have done was actually Googled the recite, and that would have told us to put
The what site?
less than half the amount of vermouth that we actually to whiskey.
A small part of me thought that when we started drinking, the taste of steak would have left my mouth.
I assumed
more into it.
I assumed you were actually using some form of recipe when you were doing it.
Oh hell no!
No,
I assumed you'd managed to come up with the idea of Googling.
No, didn't think of that.
I'm an Alta Vista guy. I will not be.
Did you not ask Jeeves?
Don't be silly. No, I don't need to crash on me. No,
Sorry, that's an admin problem.
I was too busy worrying that I didn't have my lab goggles and my white jacket on. I wasn't ESD safe. I was worried.
We did think there was a danger of explosion, to be fair.
Well, you did.
To be fair, you were both in the kitchen. It is possible.
Did. When one of them started looking a bit weird, I was like, "Do we need to get some of those Mentos and just dump in this?"
It does actually say 2 ounces of rye or Canadian whiskey,
Canadian's not whiskey.
3/4 of an ounce of red vermouth,
A lot of them are rye whiskey and they're
a
trash.
dash of Angostura bitters. Well, we've put 2 dashes per measure.
Do you know why they say rye?
Yeah.
They say rye because rye is really sharp.
Right.
But you don't want if you've got bitters, you don't need the sharpness.
No.
Go with a smoother whiskey. That's why I chose for this one. The whiskey was a Amontillado Cask Glenfiddich. I was like, well, I wanted the Glenfiddich Manhattan, so it made sense. It's fine. Say it.
Yes, I like a Glenfiddich.
That's right, bitch. You could do a 12-second test on it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. It just tastes like steak in your mouth.
IBA's specified ingredients is 50ml of rye, 20ml of sweet red vermouth, and 1 dash of Angostura bitters.
So I would say it was too much bitters in that.
Yeah.
I think this might be the martini that's a bit too much on my part.
Would 100%. We've overdone it, the vermouth and the. Do I care? No.
Nah. It's a
but
laugh.
we have definitely overdone it
Yeah.
compared to what it should be.
It's just a laugh,
And
though.
perhaps.
Hi, Charlie.
We'll do one at another time over the holiday and try what it should taste like.
Maybe.
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 But if we can be bothered.
To be fair-
I think that's unlikely.
So,
Well, we've got 4 days. I'm here for 4 days, so it's possible we could do
last time
something.
Dad was here for 4 days, he and I drank a litre of lambs. And that was us perfecting a recipe. So it took a whole bottle to work it out. But we got there.
Can you remember what the recipe was?
2 to 1.
Science was conducted.
It was
Science was
2 rum to 1 nog.
It was, yes.
Did you have a hypothesis?
I experimented 3 times. Certainly the result.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And a litre later, we got there.
Yeah,
we ran out of nog first.
So the
though.
conclusion is yes.
We have just enough based on the nog to lamb representation in bottle form. That's 50 cl. That's a litre. You had the exact amounts.
So basically, what we're saying is that the 3 bottles gifted to us, only one of them is going to be intact by the end of the week.
Yeah.
No,
And that's highly unlikely.
No, because we've got hot chocolates to have.
Yeah.
it's not just that. It's Kendallman.
Yeah.
What do you do when you see it? Yes.
Absolutely.
You go, we brought our own whiskey to drink. We aren't going to spend any money, but yes.
It was you that introduced us to it, wasn't it?
It was
No, it was not.
It was your.
It was
it was at the wedding.
yeah.
And I said to you, look at the colour.
Because I was sat down.
Oh, it was me, was it?
Yeah, because I was sat down.
Okay.
You were
That
at the bar
looks-
because you
that
went up with your dad and his partner.
That's right. And I said, that looks awful. I wonder what it is. And you said, I don't know, but we're all having a shot of it.
So I was then summoned to the bar.
We all then ended up with this
Like you need to be summoned.
violently green shot, and we were all pleasantly surprised.
I'm drinking Hulk's cum.
And then I said, when I went to bed, because I was absolutely knackered, I said, what are you guys doing? And you said, we're staying here till that bottle's empty.
Yeah.
It was
And it
Challenge
was completed.
yes, indeed.
Somewhere we've got the bottle to prove it.
Still the joke. Oh, the brother-in-law has it. The silly thing with that is, the bottle only costs about 20 quid. I looked at my credit card when we left. I spent about 5 times that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were charging about £5 a shot or something,
And
£4 a shot,
I
wasn't
do
they?
remember you tripping over your bottom lip because you finished that bottle and were proud of yourself. And they just went and got another bottle.
We looked at him like, hang on.
Oh,
We're like, what do we do
We've
now?
got to keep the bottles, doesn't it?
yeah.
Give it to the brother-in-law. I filled it up again to him.
It was a
It was
weekend.
like, does the challenge restart or?
Used to call me a lush. Call me a lush. A what? A lush.
A lush.
What's a lush?
A
No idea.
drunk.
Oh,
You are drunk, Laura. Don't you worry. An obligatory. I would say some of the crude things I've said to you online before, but I refuse to say them in front
cherry
of
is
my
stuck
dad.
in my class.
That sounds like a weird kink, but okay. I'm just doing this lightly to move it, and I'm just going to finish it.
I don't really see the point of the cherry. It's purely as a garnish. It's there for the eye. It doesn't add anything to the...
Ugh, doesn't work.
No.
No.
Okay.
It works, but not when I'm having to chew it after necking a chunk.
Yeah.
Because I thought I could probably swallow the cherry, but then when I tried to, my body went, no. You can get away with all that steak you ate earlier, but a tiny little cherry, no, fuck off. That was nice, though.
That is not a whiskey for dipping.
It's not a whiskey for dipping. No, it's definitely not a whiskey for dipping. It's delicious, though.
I think it would better with the cheese
A bit
than
of
the
whiskey
cherry.
for the Manhattan. That one was a bit too bitter for you. Yeah, that seemed to be a prevailing thing here as well. Although we didn't make a Manhattan.
Oh, is Laura
we just
trying to
made
keep? Is Laura trying to keep up by
Whatever.
drinking what we're
We
drinking?
made a thing.
We made a thing.
Right.
We made thing one because there might be a couple other things tonight
Yeah, you're
on
right.
this stream. Yeah, questionable things. What whiskey did you have, Laura? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm intrigued. Is she generally trying to make what we're having as we go?
Yeah, because I was talking to her on Twitch earlier in the chat.
good
So
luck.
I'll join in for that.
Good luck.
Good luck, Laura.
Laura's.
Good sport.
When I was first diagnosed with depression, I was having panic attacks the night before. I was sat in a voice chat talking to her, and I kept falling asleep. She stayed with me. That was very nice of her.
There are
So
a few friends you will have in the world,
Yeah.
and they're what I call 3 a.m. friends.
Yeah. Well,
And if you ring them at 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
they'll answer the phone. You'll hear them pulling on their trousers,
yeah.
generally either loading a sidearm or grabbing a shovel, because you're going to make bodies or you're going to bury bodies, but that's fine with them.
Yeah.
They are very few, and you hold on to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Shame this one fucked off for a while. Damn kidding, it doesn't matter. But no. And Wild Turkey, right? Wild Turkey, I've heard good things about. Wild Turkey's one of those affordable American ones I've heard about.
I've never tried it.
No.
They do a honey liqueur, like Jack Daniels honey. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try it
Okay.
at some point. I'd like to try that.
We could do a honey stream at some point because I have the Jack honey and I've got the
I've got a lot under there. We've got
something else
loads.
honey.
Dubliner.
Dubliner.
Yeah.
So we could do a
I've got
honey stream.
Tullamore still as well.
Yeah.
I had a bottle of Bushmills honey once.
I've got Tullamore one.
Me and my friend,
We've still got the diddly squat one.
we done it that
Small
we done
amount,
it-
yeah.
We did it the night.
Beeble, basically.
We did it one night.
Oh, secretary. Make a note. Honey stream. Thank you.
Admin.
Admin. Just smack the fuck out of you. Anyway, should we move on to the next cocktail, which would be the Sazerac? Now, this one is an interesting one. It's a potent one.
Was I not just meant to bring the Sassenach for that?
If you want to be a loser and we play on words, yeah, sure. This one we made singles of on purpose.
Sazerac. There we go.
This is
Yeah.
singles,
was a good
exclusively
guess.
I
singles.
think this is a blow the damn doors off.
Yeah, this is a single one on purpose because we knew damn well, because of one of the key ingredients of this, we're not going to get away with doing more than one.
Is this literally a case of you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off?
Yeah, I do believe that we may be in that situation.
Oh, okay. So Laura's partner went with 2 shots of Wild Turkey Rye, a shot of the Italian vermouth with bitters for their man.
There is still a drizzle left.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, we
which
can
is
top it up a little bit if you want.
where we should have been. But
He did singles based on his singles, which
We
is slightly
didn't
higher.
have measures.
put rest of his as well.
We didn't know the correct measures,
Stick rest in.
so we were just winging it.
Yeah.
Hindsight, we probably shouldn't have, but yeah. There you
So-
go, we did.
The Sazerac ingredients, David, what
Good
are they?
Lord. It's on the nose.
So, Sazerac is a whiskey.
Yep.
And these are all spelled with E, FYI, for those of you who
Yeah,
keep
it's
the
all
score.
American based.
Absinthe, however you want to pronounce it.
That's absinthe, but okay.
A sugar cube.
We didn't do that.
That's going to be a problem.
We did sugar
No,
syrup.
we did sugar syrup.
Okay, that's fine. Peychaud's bitters, so more bitters.
We
And
used
Orange?
orange bitters.
Twist of citrus, which I assume do we need the lemon for
We've
this?
got the lemon there.
Yeah.
Your lemon, sir.
Thank you. See, I'm not going to do what it says. I'm going to do what I want.
Meggy's literally taking a massive knife to the lemon.
Yeah, and then just give it a squeeze into the glass, I would suggest.
Ugh. He's drizzling in my juice.
Mucho.
I got you. And yeah,
Is that your Damascus one?
one of many, yes. Yeah, so the whiskey used for this one,
Definitely a lemon hit.
the whiskey used for this one was Jura 14, I believe. No, was it?
I don't know. It doesn't say on there. It just
No, I'm looking at the list because I remember it from what I put into each other one. Yeah, Jura 14 American Rye is in this one. What the problem with this one is
smells like one of those lemon strepsils.
so what we did, it does a bit. What we did with this one was we got the ingredients and then decided when we got to the absinthe, I said to Dad, instead of doing one shot for each of us, just do one shot of absinthe. I've got absinthe. I know how strong my absinthe is. Just one shot split amongst the three because it's suicide to do all three. I have to go to bed at some point and wake up at 6. I cannot afford this one.
Yeah, that would be.
See, when I used to drink fizzy, absinthe and Coke was actually quite nice.
Yeah, I remember that. I've done that with lemonade as well. It's not bad. Better with lemonade, I found. Does not go with Dr. Pepper.
All right.
At all. It's too much gas, and I promise you, burping absinthe is quite painful after a while.
Yeah.
Was
Something
it Dr.
weird.
Pepper, what's the worst that can happen? Was that the advert?
What's worse than
It can
happening
mix with absinthe.
the only way it could get worse is if you start farting it. We're chasing the green fairy. Yes, so the absinthe in question actually is absinthe I had from university.
Oh dear.
That stuff.
It's like matured, extra matured,
That
and then
stuff's been there
extra
for about
matured.
The thing is, that's the stuff I had in my housemates when I lived in Norwich.
Started growing worms.
Could do. But it was the stuff I left Norwich with as well, and it just sat there. Oh,
Trust
yes,
me,
we should try
drinking
it.
that, you won't have worms.
Right, yes. Cheers.
You're good health.
Okay, I like that. That's quite nice. So
It tastes like Drambuie.
yeah,
Tastes like Drambuie.
a little bit, but
That's very, very
actually
drinkable.
that tastes like Marie Brizard,
Also,
which is a weird
there's
French
some weird
drink.
sediment at the bottom of my
That's
glass.
actually lemon juice. That's from your lemon. It tastes like Marie Brizard, which is like a weird French.
It tastes like
liqueur thing.
Drambuie. I'm sorry, if I get you Drambuie and have a spoonful of that, it tastes the same.
That's nice.
That's delightful.
Extra manured. Yes.
Extra maroon.
Extra manured, Yempi. Come on.
The R is at the top of the keyboard next to the E.
Ooh. Yeah, got a bit of welly about it, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, that's
So,
really nice.
Is this also known as a pangalactic gargle blaster?
Yeah. So the way we made this,
Good Lord.
Can we use it as a thinking cap?
one shot of whiskey. It was if you do it between the two of you, one shot of absinthe, and that's it. A spoonful of sugar syrup is what we use instead of sugar cube. And what was the other ingredient?
The bitters.
Yeah, so that was only a couple dashes, wasn't it?
That was 3 dashes.
3 dashes.
Because we were making 3 drinks.
Yeah, and we're doing
So there
singles.
were 3
Yeah.
singles of the whiskey, 1 single of the absinthe.
And we just squeezed some lemon.
Squeeze some lemon.
Yeah.
3 dashes of orange bitters,
Yep.
I believe that was, because it was citrus.
Just pour it down the throat if needed. It's fine. It'll work.
It's nice.
It's quite nice,
It's got a bit of welly though. You give it. when
It's
you sort
got
of give it
a kick,
second.
but I quite like this. I think this is quite very tasty. It's quite fresh.
I like the name.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, it is Drambuie. I'm sorry, you can't argue it. It just tastes like medicine. It's great. I like medicine.
Take your medicine, young man.
Oh, if I must.
Oh, all right then.
I'll do it because you can't be bothered.
You need some new slippers.
Shut up. I know. There's nothing wrong with them. They're still. I just don't want to stay on my feet. Now this is probably my favourite one so far. To be fair, yeah, this is the one that warms you up.
Yeah.
It's certainly got a bit of welly about
And
it.
weirdly, it's not even that cold tonight.
No, well,
Bizarre.
okay.
I went to the car
So,
just in this.
We
I
were
was
talking
like,
about,
okay.
last night. Dad and I were here talking about it, and he said tomorrow, so today,
Yeah.
it'll be 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. And I was like,
It was 12
BS.
degrees when I got here today.
I was like,
Tonight.
this is BS, and he's like, yeah, Nah. And then today the sun was out full blast in our faces when we were getting the meat hamper, and I'm like, it lies.
They wonder at work why we aren't saying winter bundles. It's kind of not fucking winter.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I'm walking the dog along the seafront.
Yeah.
Wearing just a fleece. You know, for Christmas Eve. Goodness.
Yeah.
Going to work this morning, I
Depths
still
of
had to wear
winter.
that coat because the temperature was much lower.
Yeah.
But it was only for maybe 20 minutes, and I got warm, and I was like, well, this is irritating now.
It was chilly at work when we were getting delivery at 8 o'clock this morning, but it was fine during the day.
Where I moored yesterday, no, I came down.
I can feel it sneaking up on me.
Day
strange.
before yesterday,
Slightly
we
sore
had
lip.
50-mile-an-hour gusts,
Won't be tomorrow.
and it was
was gone.
savagely cold.
My lip will be gone.
Yes, the entire lip will be
I
gone.
have a slightly sore lip here, just slightly, and the absinthe touched it.
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh, so that's what it's like to get molested.
that's an attention
Just
getter.
cure it with some lemon. Put some more lemon on
I do like lemon, to be fair.
it. Meg's now eating the lemon, just FYI.
I like lemon. Do you not like lemon?
No, I do, yeah. I did that at my sixth form prom thing we had. There was lemon, and I was eating a bit of lemon, and everyone looked at me like, what are you doing? I was like,
At school, I was
what?
got one
I'm
of
eating
them.
the lemon.
I had a friend
Why are you
who
doing
was
that?
a baker, and he used to get the lemon in the girls' drinks. They'd have a slice of lemon, and he'd go, "Can I have that?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." Yeah, and he'd just eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I used to call it sourpuss because of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I think it's a nice fruit.
Yeah, well, he said he was eating.
Well, it's just a left-handed orange.
Yeah, he was.
I'm
eating
left-handed.
Yeah, there you
We
go.
are
3
kindred
in the
spirits.
morning, sort of thing, you know, because he'd start baking at 2 a.m.
And much like my chat, according to this, I'm also like a lemon. I'm bitter.
He is flipping you off, just so you're aware, chat.
Not you, Laura, though.
Now that was a success. I feel.
That's quite nice. I do like that.
Yeah.
You finished yours already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you were just going through them. I was like sitting there just like, oh, have a little Dave sip, little Meg sip, just take my time.
Little
fair enough.
Dave sip.
Yeah. Oxymoronic, but I don't care.
There it was gone.
Well, fair enough. Send it.
It has gone down the hatch. That,
Oh, that's a good shot.
I
as
do.
well.
It is. Yeah, I kind of shot the last one. That's very nice.
That's good. I like that one.
So you basically adapted the recipe. But I think it worked.
Yeah, we sort of winged it on that one a bit because of the strength of the absinthe.
It's because I know how strong it is, and
Yeah.
we all know how strong it really is. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember buying
Plus-
I bought test tube ones years ago.
Yeah, I've still got
And
one of those.
So I gave one to the brother-in-law and his best man.
Yeah.
I had one. All three of us went on a bike ride, and just before that, we all had them. I was fine. The brother, the best man, also sharing name
Yeah.
with David here, he was okay. Brother-in-law,
Yeah, but he's such a lightweight.
Just an FYI, chat. If you hear snoring in the background, it's probably the dog because
Yeah, it's
her
not-
breathing is getting very loud. Just breathing. So
she's all right.
she's sleeping on the couch.
For
like
those
a
who
good
don't know,
girl.
at the request of myself, a friend asked me if I could find a home for a dog. The dogs were my dad.
Oh, he went,
yeah.
dog, dad, job done.
I did my part and waited. But yeah, no, the dog is here, and the dog is a lovely unit.
Yes.
They're an absolute weighty unit.
She's a more slender unit than Chonky, though.
26 kilos.
So she is half of one Dave.
She's a quarter of one Meg.
She is,
Well, no, I'm slightly under, but still, she's a quarter of me.
Yeah.
I'm saying nothing.
Drinking Aperol spritzers order. Oh, nice. Aperol. I've heard good things about that.
Angel's Envy Eagle Rare 4 Roses.
Angel's Envy, I've got that. Eagle Rare, we've got a bottle of that as well. Who said that? Who said it?
Wilding was giving recommendations.
Oh, right, yes.
Secondhand for
Four Roses and Four Roses I've never tried, but I've been wanting to. Okay, well, we've got Sazerac out of the way. Next is the Suburban.
Ah,
This one is a proper wing it.
this. Yeah, you're not
Sorry,
wrong
I'm
there.
just maybe about to sneeze. I'm just trying to not sneeze.
I mean, if you need some tissues in the bathroom,
I've got
that would be the
tissues.
Suburban right there, isn't it?
Budget. No.
No, budget, blood and sand.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
These are singles. You okay? Do you want
Bless
tissue
you.
or are you okay?
I have tissue.
Oh, look, you came all prepared
came
like a
prepared.
good woman.
Well, I've been at work all day, so I took tissue because we don't
his
have actual
handbag.
tissues at work.
Well, I've got to use makeup later.
The handbag with cargo trousers.
Yeah, enough said.
Hush, manlet. Pour drinks. There's
Yes,
singles, I believe,
master.
are they not?
Drink.
There's singles there, yeah? Yeah, there's singles.
Don't
That's
know,
singles, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're doubles.
Are they?
Yeah, we did do singles, but
Correct.
I'm pretty
Correct.
sure it's a double.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a double.
We did quite.
Oh, this is an
we did
interesting
a few
colour.
singles.
It's 'cause it's got
because
port
we
in
were
it.
gonna be drinking far too many.
So
doubles.
a suburban is
Minivan?
whiskey, dark rum, and port. Now,
It
and
looks like blood.
Well, and bitters. Now, the port came from my dad as a gift. He'll talk about that in a minute, I'm sure. The whiskey in question is Bushmills, and
Looks
the
like blood.
well, it's ruby
Yeah.
port.
Yeah.
And the dark rum came from Dave. It's Pussers. There you
It's
go.
old Navy rum.
which is gracious.
Yeah. So
Dankeschön.
the port yeah, we'll get to that. The port.
I don't know.
Sorry, it's just your face. This might be a bit potent judging by Meg's dad's face.
Right.
Yeah.
He couldn't see it because he's between me and his dad, so
My apologies. I've blocked
that's why
myself.
I was laughing.
Fair enough.
He's got an interesting nose.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to
My
that in a
nose is
minute.
blocked. That might be a good thing.
We did discuss before, when David and I were putting together a list of whiskies we were going to use for these. We used virtually none of them anyway. We realised, based on it being port, rum, and whiskey, we could have just used Welsh whiskey Penderyn headliner because that is a port and rum cask finished whiskey.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, that's a suburban then. All right then.
Pre-bottled.
Yeah, pre-bottles, and it's 40+%. We're okay with this. That's a cocktail. It counts, right? We allow it. No, but this one is a port cask Irish whiskey, Bushmill 16. The port was a ruby port gift from Dad to both of us because we had, during the port cask whiskey stream, Tawny Port, Cockburns, and we loved it. So
Yes, we did all have a good cockburn.
we do like a good cockburn. I mean, if you don't like a good cockburn, you're not living. And the rum, because you can't go wrong with Pussers, really, I've been told, and it smelled like an MOT centre. It seemed appropriate because the only other ones I've got are Kraken and Pirate's Grog.
Yeah.
So
That's
David
good.
brought the Pussers.
Pussers is the go-to.
It's
Yeah.
good old-fashioned Navy rum.
Does Pussers still
Yep.
come in a ceramic bottle? I don't know.
No, mine is a glass
No,
one. I think
Not-
you
not
can't.
generally. You could get one.
Yeah.
You
One is
can
collectible,
get
yeah.
one. I know that.
They're collectible now.
But even the
Yeah.
gunpowder edition is a glass bottle.
Yeah.
It's still. I wouldn't mind having it on its own because I don't remember ever having it. I know I have.
Well,
had it.
we can leave
Not
it and
tonight,
try it.
yeah.
but The other one I could have brought was the Mount Gay from Barbados for my parents, but
That's what Laura's
Yeah,
one of the
that's-
go-tos. You know.
yeah.
That's
We'll just go with the Pussers because we
Yeah.
already agreed on it, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's like, Dad was saying we could have gone lambs. I'm like, but Dave's bringing Pussers. He's like,
no.
yeah, it's fine.
Couldn't go lambs
What,
spiced
in
because it's not right.
No.
true, but
It's
if we hadn't had the Pussers, we had no choice.
yeah, for sure.
The only other one I've got is Kraken.
Yeah, no.
too far the other way.
Yeah, it's not right. They're designer rums. This is an old-fashioned rum.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
This bottle is about 10 years old as
We
well.
made this as doubles for each, based on Dad's measure of doubles, which is more than what we standard do, because yours is a 3, not a 2.5.
Yeah, it's a 60 mil.
Yeah.
As against a 50
Yeah.
mil.
Yeah. So that's where we differ.
Because I'm greedy.
Really, you just have a different
Sorry
measure.
about that.
It's fine. But anyway, yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Your good health.
Well, we'll see about that after
You're
this
good
one,
health until you've drunk this.
if I get to. Right. Spiced rum isn't right. Laura, you would know. You are more of a rum person than I am. That weird.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll 100% with you, Dave, on that is interesting.
This is a bit of a thought.
There's less flavour than I thought there would be.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. I thought it was bland
It's not.
straight away.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's bland.
Well, no,
but given
compared to-
what's in it, it's.
I haven't had palate cleanse. So,
No, true.
my thought is, it feels.
Yeah,
bland
we are
compared
having this
to-
after the Sazerac. Which
Yeah,
is,
and the Sazerac had everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, in all honesty, the port is disappointing.
Okay. So it could be that
I
then.
went somewhat tonto on the port because I enjoyed the Tawny Port so much.
Cockburn, yes.
So threw a good few quid at that particular
Yeah.
bottle of port, and when I opened it at my brother's, I frankly found it disappointing.
Yeah.
However, you
My
did.
brother, my brother said it was a lovely bottle of port.
Yeah, he's more of a port person.
I suppose to be fair, you've only had.
So I've only
Cockburn.
ever had.
Yeah, you didn't.
Cockburn
Neither of
Tawny.
you like wine.
No.
So the port was a swerve for both of you anyway.
Absolutely.
The fact you both liked it was like 1,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah, it's certainly
So-
a rarity.
But this particular port, it wasn't, in my opinion, worth the money that I spent on it, and I spent an awful lot of money on it.
There's a question in the chat. Are you having a painkiller tonight? Now, I don't know what a painkiller is, but all these cocktails are whiskey-based, so I would assume not if there's another one with rum. I'm only going based on the ones that are on our wall here, and the only ones left we've got are... actually, it's just Rusty Nail and Rusty Nail and Blood and Sand, yeah. Or, as I've called it, Budget Blood and Sand. Yeah. We'll get to that soon, don't worry.
Painkiller, well, but it includes pussers. I mean, if you let us know what it is... There's a chance at some point in the next few days we could potentially try it.
Yeah, on top of having what we call Charlie and
plenty of mead.
Well, there's that on Christmas Day. I mean the Kendallmint and the thingy.
I love the sound of a painkiller. Yeah. I really do, because I love fruit-based beverages.
I have a sister who's hooked on painkillers, and it does stop it for her headaches.
Dear. Perhaps we should get one of these. It would knock her out, probably. That would sort of headache out.
She's going to be drinking with us tomorrow.
That's going to be an experience. I should have brought Cards Against Humanity.
I've forced copy.
That is...
Yes, we need to play that with her.
I bought it the other day.
I've got the blue bottle. Yes, we should play that tomorrow with her when she's been drinking. That's going to be hilarious. Kids in bed, Cards Against Humanity.
So I bought Cards Against Humanity the other day in Waterstones in my town, and the first thing I said was, does come with any blank cards? The lady said no, and I said, that's a shame. Why? Because I can't be trusted with blank cards. Why? Because
Meggy's not allowed to play cards with blank cards.
Last time I told a German that if they didn't pick my card, they supported Auschwitz. And they had to pick my card. They had no choice.
That's dark.
See, one of my best ones was the award for blank goes to blank, and I had the dying of dysentery and African children.
Oh, so good Lord.
My second one was...
That cleared out. That was brilliant. There's like 9 of us playing, and that was just like, yep, that one.
So shortly after the burning of Notre Dame, I had played, and I again got a blank card, and they gave me unlimited blank cards. They never did after this.
No.
I wrote something akin to, if you don't pick this card, you would have supported the barbecue at Notre Dame.
Oh, good Lord. Where is that coming from? Honey, hush.
I'd like you to meet your son. This is his sense of humour.
It's kind of worrying.
This is why we get on so well.
I had said on Twitter, I said our Prime Minister... No, I mentioned I had said a few times, I said that you look like you're the type to lick windows because you enjoy the taste of it.
Yes, probably, yeah. I know you tried that.
And said it. And someone was like, I like that insult. Yeah, you should put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, I'll go with that. But yeah, going back to whoever recommended a painkiller.
Second hand is the person.
Yeah.
Then, frankly, I will get the ingredients and I will do that recite.
That sounds like a lot of shopping required.
Just before,
that's my kind of thing.
Just before we continue, so my older sister isn't really a drinker, but she went into Sainsbury's and bought sticky toffee rum liqueur, and she really wants to try this tomorrow.
Fine.
And I'm like, I'll get the shots.
That's fine. We can provide the peer pressure when she reneges.
She will have the shot, and if it goes down well, I'll put some of this in my mead if I like it enough. I don't care. Yes, no, we've got sticky toffee rum liqueur.
So, have we got any other like the purple? Is it Kraken do with purple, or Copperberg do a purple rum? The youngest sister, middle sister's going to...
Something like Dead Man's Fingers.
Yeah, middle sister will be a pain in the ass to get her to drink.
She won't drink.
By the way, gentlemen.
Yes.
Painkiller is... I've got to say ounces because this is what the recite is in front of me.
Okay, I don't speak loser, but okay.
4 ounces of pineapple juice, 2 ounces dark rum, such as Pussers.
Okay.
1 ounce cream of coconut.
Yeah.
1 ounce orange juice.
Yeah, that's what we've got in the chat as well.
That is...
grated nutmeg for garnish.
Yeah, that is a fruity...
the bar lights have gone out.
I think that's a fruity long drink.
That's a highball glass, isn't it?
I think it's more of a summer drink.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Sounds like it.
Like the
pineapple.
Sounds like the Aperol, doesn't it?
As I was saying earlier to somebody, the Twin Fins rum with a can of lilt is a beautiful, fruity, long drink.
So the Twin Fins that I gave to you that was actually someone else's, but we got rid of it, right?
Yeah.
They do a passion fruit pineapple mango one as well.
Oh, right.
And like, well, it's a instead of being a blue ceramic, it's a pink ceramic.
Yeah.
And they do a yellow ceramic as well.
Okay.
I really want to try them.
Yeah. Well, the blue ceramic is very vanilla-y.
So it sounds like there's going to be a cocktail 2 stream.
It's
Electric boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I wouldn't call it a cocktail, really. It's just a large rum and a can of lilt.
Secretary, could you please note Cocktail 2, Electric Boogaloo,
I want to
probably summer.
Well, I'd want to write like
Yeah.
I want to call it Folie à deux for Madness of Two, but shared Madness of Two. But you want to call it Folie à Trois,
Yeah.
shared Madness of all three.
Yeah.
But it's the second time, so it's de
Yeah.
Folie à Trois.
We should push our luck on and come onto the boat and do it from the boat.
Yeah, that could be a boat. That could be the boat stream.
Oh yeah, so next
Summer
year we may well be
cocktails
on
on the boat.
location next year, guys. Don't worry.
Summer cocktails.
We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
Absolutely.
It'll,
that'll be a scream.
That is a 2025.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
I've got an alerts for donations from people nutters.
Next.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Send it. Was that a heron there? Yes. Sorry, buddy.
Pay attention, 007. I've got an empty glass over here.
He's 00 Smeghead. Don't call him that.
Pling, pling.
That's called generosity. Thank you, Laura. I really appreciate that. That's quite nice. Yeah, I know that didn't work.
No, it's not nice as a shot.
It's the port part that didn't help.
No, I don't think that was helped by the port at all.
I'm interested to try that port now because
Absolutely, try the port.
We'll try it during the week. We'll get to that.
In my opinion, for what I paid for it, I was really disappointed.
I suppose it's probably like me with the Downmore Portwood, isn't it? Because we paid a lot for that. Well, I say we, and that was.
Yeah,
I didn't buy it for you.
It's disappointing. But then I shouldn't have gone
I don't know how.
as my old.
Wilding's put "Oh Laura." I don't know how much she's donated, but it sounds like Wilding's got an idea. It's quite a lot of money.
I wouldn't know.
What I did was, as my old next door neighbour had said, I went a bit tonto on that port.
Right.
But until you do it, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want port, let me know because I know nothing about port, but I seem to be quite good at buying decent port because I keep buying bottles of Dad and they're always pretty good.
I will be playing safe.
Yeah,
and
just
going
go.
with Coburn.
Just Tesco.
No,
Yeah,
that
Coburn,
was
Stormy. Yeah.
delightful.
I'm going to go into Sainsbury's, the little 3-bottle gift set thing.
Yeah.
Which is the Ruby, Tawny, and the Special Reserve.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab that, and then we get one each for us. We can
Obviously,
just
my
try-
dad, there's a named port which is the same as my dad's name, so if you'll get him some fancy ones. He's got a
Oh, that
10-year-old.
one. They sell that in the pub I work
Yeah,
in.
he's got a
they sell that.
10-year-old one of those as one of his presents. So he
I
hasn't
bet he looks at
opened,
that and goes, I remember being 10.
he hasn't opened the Downmore 15, which is handy. 'Cause it's tripled in value since I bought it for him.
I've got Downmore 15.
Yeah. Well, I bought it was like 40 quid when I bought it for him, and then he found out how much it was the other day. He's like, well, I won't open that
Point
then.
out I'm getting thirsty.
Yeah, he's taking too long.
I don't know what's
next.
next.
on the list is the Rusty Nail.
So, the Donna Moss.
You want to call it that, but Dad won't get that joke. It's doubles because it's rusty. It's Drambuie and whiskey. The whiskey in question is
Whiskey, yeah,
Downmore.
whiskey.
Oh, that's the.
In question, it's Downmore 12 and Drambuie. Because I thought if we're going to go for it,
It
go
was a
for
very
it.
interesting reaction when they mixed.
Oh yeah, it looked like ice particles separating.
Oh, right.
Like gel. It was a separation.
I was waiting for a coloured foam to erupt out the top of the.
Yeah.
Is this like the Sheldon Cooper foam beaker thing for?
Yeah. Which is gracious.
Okay, we've done doubles and they're still like the same amount
Dad's
left.
doubles.
Yeah, but there's like the same
that's,
again.
That's because
Yeah,
don't
but
forget
it's
here.
that doubles.
Ours are 50s. His are 60s. So there's still 30 mil left over.
It saves getting up and making another
Well,
one.
you have another one. You're
True.
fine.
Thank you for noting, good secretary.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
And just for those of you who may have joined late, I would just like to remind people this stream is being sponsored by a Narrowboat Wobbly, who
Yes.
has sponsored it with cheese,
Actually,
and we are of course very grateful because we do like cheese.
you put it in the chat earlier, didn't you?
Yes, there is a Facebook link somewhere up in the chat. Meg might now be looking for it.
Got it.
There's their profile. Please do check them out. They have been very kind to provide us with free whiskey cheese.
I've pinned them to the top of the page. Please go follow them. We'd appreciate it because it's our actual. Genuinely, in 9.5 years on YouTube, this is the first genuine sponsorship I guess I got.
Yeah,
I say I, we.
yeah.
But
Yeah, it's not even you. It's just we.
To be fair,
Thanks, Dad.
all the work,
That's okay.
shut up.
all the work on YouTube you've done,
Don't
and it's
you
not
start-
worth a cork to
Don't-
get
right,
sponsored.
It's not about you, please. I've been offered like some over the years, and I knew they were genuine, but I didn't want to accept them because I didn't know how to promote them. Hi, Sarah. Hope you're well. Yeah, I don't like sponsorships generally because I like to be in control. And when you're involved with certain companies, they want you to do certain things, and I won't. I'm not beholden. I don't
Meg
like
won't
that.
bend over.
No, I'm the power. I'm the power. I'm the dom. You're the son.
Dave,
Is a pillow princess.
Look,
Sorry,
just because I have two
just
pillows
what
I like.
I didn't
I know what you like because all your ex-girlfriends hated me, but they all look very similar in one very key area.
You two very key areas.
It's one area of the body. I'm a lot. You have such an obvious type, you
I
slag.
nearly came out with something that would completely get you demonetized.
We've already been demonetised, don't worry.
Oh, that's nice.
It was along the lines of a small penis shouldn't be a problem, but I wish you hadn't got one, sweetheart.
Yeah, don't get me yeeted off YouTube for that one. Don't get me into trouble for that one.
No.
I'm on Team Meg's dad. Don't be Laura. Don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like more people are on Team Meg's dad than they are on Team Meg and
It's
Dave.
that contrarian tosspot.
It's all Yempi's fault.
Cheers.
Anyway, yes, cheers.
Right, what was this? Rusty Nail.
Drambuie and whiskey.
Cranberry and whiskey.
I went with Drambuie and Downwell 12.
And ice, which we don't have.
Why would we have ice?
No.
It says
That-
ice on the recipe.
admin issue on that.
Oh, that's nice.
Didn't think about it until far too
To be
late.
honest, the thing with this one is I don't think the whiskey helps at all. I think the Drambuie is a strong enough flavour. The whiskey doesn't really do anything. But it does add a nice...
It just lengthens the drink, basically, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It just tastes like Drambuie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's very nice.
I'm not going to complain.
No.
I like Drambuie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
knowing I put Downwell 12, or Dad put Downwell 12 into it, I'm okay with that.
I like that he says he likes Drambuie. He's never had it until now.
Me?
Have you? I thought
Yeah,
you...
I had a whole bottle.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't realise
last
you'd
year
had it.
we went to a gig, remember? And I got a little sample. First we went to Premier Hotel. We went to see Funeral for a Friend, I think.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, no,
didn't
no,
you?
it was Coed in Cambria.
Yeah, you did have a...
Yeah, and I bought a bottle from Sainsbury's not long after. It didn't last long. I literally sat at my desk with a spoon and went,
Okay,
be
my
fair-
apologies. I thought you hadn't had it before.
that's all right.
In all honesty, with Drambuie, I think you could more or less put any whiskey with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think I could have just gone with Johnny Walker Red and it wouldn't
Well,
have
it's
mattered.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Isn't it an Isla liqueur?
Yeah, it's Isle of Skye.
Yeah.
Isle of Skye, yeah.
So it's an island.
So technically it's Talisker.
Basically, yeah.
There's Talisker liqueur. There we go. So for those of you who want to try Talisker but don't like Talisker, Drambuie.
Well, it's like Pulteney Hefstroma, which I've got a bottle behind there of. Still never tried it, but I've got it. Got Stroma, old Pulteney liqueur, and that's a Speyside, isn't it?
She's only got a cold. Don't listen to her. She's not
You
under
have
the
a cold,
weather.
don't you?
Ish.
Are we talking about you in female
well,
with the female prefix? Or?
The owner.
Oh, okay. Well, get well soon.
She's under the weather.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
And she's having a hurricane. You're underneath that. Just, you know.
It makes you feel better. My back hurts from eating too much steak. I'm being pushed forward by gravity.
I'll toughen up, princess.
Like I got these weird itches on my ears because I've got candy canes.
He is
attached to
wearing
them.
he is wearing candy cane earrings. This is interesting.
I am wearing candy cane earrings. Yeah, it's making my ears itch. It's making my ears feel.
Did you notice that in the photo, Leona? I bet you didn't.
The middle finger.
No, the photo. I sent her the photo of you eating the baguette.
Was
I
that-
wonder if she noticed the candy cane earrings.
Wait, you took a picture of me without me knowing?
No, you put your middle finger up.
Oh, that middle finger. I was confused. I was like, wait, do you stealthily just go?
You knew.
You were there when he took the picture.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I knew about one of them. I didn't know if he'd taken a second one.
No,
Okay.
That's why I was confused.
no. I only take them for you know I'm
I can't
taking
believe
them.
this overexcitable animal that I've got here.
Yeah, I know.
Where?
It's almost like he doesn't care about all
It
the
doesn't give a damn.
the drinks.
I'm okay, Meg. I'm just looking forward to next year. Oh, hope next year's good for you. Hope for everyone is, to be fair.
We've got 27 likes.
Wait, what?
We've got 27 likes.
Why?
I don't know. There's only 25 people, so we're doing well.
Can people do me a favour and go show that level of love to
All of Meg's videos.
no, not that wobbly boat thing.
Narrowboat wobbly.
Narrowboat wobbly.
That would be lovely.
I forgot about the narrowboat part. I knew wobbly was there.
Yeah, this is it. You kind of forget. It's you know, you have to add the NB in
It's
front
not.
of.
They're not candy cane earrings per se. My sister came to the kitchen earlier and said, "Do you want a candy cane?" I was like, "All right." Then she offered me a Parma Violet one, the miniature ones, and I've just put them on top of my massive ears. They're not earrings. They're just sat up like
They are
no,
literal candy canes
no.
on his ears.
It's glasses put on backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like putting on glasses the wrong way around. That's what I've done. Because I'm like, well, they're out of my way and I can't break them.
Yeah.
I'll go to bed later and they'll be on my face still.
Tilly will come through in the middle of the night and be licking your nose and be like, candy cane. You'll wake up with a crunching noise. But what the fuck's that?
I've already broken this one, but all right.
Tilly crunching on the candy cane that's
She
still
won't,
on
she,
your ear.
won't, she won't be in. She won't be in. So it'll be Speckles that comes in at early hours, meowing in my
Voodoo
face.
was still outside last night.
He's
Tonight
fine.
he
He
didn't
doesn't
come in.
at night. He doesn't care.
No.
Speckles is a pain in the ass, and Tilly won't come in because she can't jump up there anymore.
It is actual candy canes, yes.
Yeah, actual candy canes. There's a Parma Violet one and a standard either side because I'm creative. Yeah. Very exciting man I am. What do you think of this,
More
Dad?
people on your dad's team.
Are you drinking this with or without lemonade?
With.
With.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think it needs lemonade. I think it's...
It doesn't, but it just lengthens the drink slightly, so I'm not sitting here with an empty glass waiting on you two guys.
We like to prattle on.
Yeah.
It's what. Otherwise, the stream would have finished about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And we would have gotten 20 minutes of a stream then, and 17 of those minutes would have been without David.
Looking on the bright side.
Yeah, we'd swings and doesn't it?
Sorry, Dave.
You were late.
Indeed.
Look, I have things to do, okay?
Yeah.
You were stood in the garden doing absolutely...
We were
I was-
sat here.
I was at least on my way here.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
There was a dog by your hip with a dog lead on. I noticed.
I was trying to, we were trying to make your princess go use the
She did
toilet.
She's a princess for a
Yeah.
reason. I mean, like you would understand. As a kindred spirit of a princess, you'd understand that. can't
She
you?
wouldn't
That's
leave
what
the
you get
extension,
on
so I had to walk out and have her follow me onto the grass to
My
get.
dog does not like grass. I have to carry her up here like a baby, a cradle.
It's all Meg's princess's fault.
She does not like walking. Keep your appointments, David. What's that about?
I'm here.
Get here on time.
Oh, yes, that. Yes, sorry. It took me a second to
You
realise.
had one job.
Yeah.
I had
To be fair,
like 5
he does.
jobs.
He does. Be behind the bar and give us our drinks. And I had to start without him.
Started without him. Sad state of affairs.
This is nice.
I was deputised to make his princess use the facilities.
So this is the one I was looking forward to the most because I like Drambuie. But to be fair, it just feels like I'm drinking Drambuie.
That
Yeah.
doesn't disappoint. That is.
it doesn't
it doesn't.
disappoint, but it doesn't. I don't think it really makes
No.
a difference from
Part
just
of me
being.
does want to find.
Could have, as you said,
Yeah.
red label with it.
I reckon I could find a whiskey that would add that. Like, you could go with a peated option if you're a peaty person. I
Yeah,
reckon.
you'd have to go.
It's an actual task. Isn't it?
I reckon if I went with either a really smoky whiskey or a really strong ABV, because it's a concentrate.
Jura has a big flavour.
Well, it's not that. I mean, with the ABV, like I went with the fuck class 60%. You meant to add a bit of water to it to bring it down a bit, just so you
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
But then you add the Drambuie.
Wash it down with Drambuie.
Yeah, because then you're instilling all those extra flavours into the Drambuie instead.
Her
I
Royal
wonder if that
Highness
would
of the Doggo, you could not be more right, Sarah Ann. She is literally a spoilt princess.
Yeah, she had steak and she had bread, she had cheese, she had some Red Leicester and some Stilton.
Like, I'm genuinely surprised she doesn't have her own like carriage and everything. That's
Oh,
whizzy.
I was going to say.
No,
Somebody
whizzy.
else here had steak and
Yeah.
cheese and.
Oh yeah, she loved that. She was sitting there. She was ever so nice. Ever so nice about it. Just say gentle. And she's like,
Thank you, Georgia Peach. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you.
well, thank you.
Yes. Go follow the link at the top and hit follow. Thank you.
Please like the stream if you have not done so already.
It's not compulsory, but I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
It's the end of year blowout, and this is a shorter stream than usual because of David.
Those of you that hit dislike, we will find you.
And David will probably lick you.
That's just jumpy.
You haven't licked her box yet, have you?
Maybe.
There's an innuendo there, but he's sent a parcel from a German.
All right.
That we call Yampy.
I've licked the box. I haven't opened the box.
You haven't opened her box yet?
No.
Okay.
No, we've got to do that together.
I refuse to play party to this double thing. Kinks aren't my thing. I'm far too neutral for this.
Mostly also because I knew it would wind her up if I didn't open it, and she'd be really frustrated.
You finished yours?
Of course.
Oh, that was the alert for the super chat. It took a while. Very delayed.
I don't think I can shoot this.
I can.
There's no rush on the job, is there?
Well, we've
I
got-
don't have to get up in the morning.
I do,
Yeah,
but
you do.
I
we've
do.
got. I'd say
Well,
we've got 20 minutes.
I
left
say I
at
do.
most.
I don't have to. I will be getting up in the morning.
We've got about 20 minutes
I
realistically.
won't. Well, I sort of will be because Madam here needs the toilet about 8 o'clock.
We've got about 20 minutes
Yeah,
realistically before I have to shut everything down. So
Yeah,
we're
that's
all
okay.
good.
Well, we've got one more, haven't we?
We've got Blood and Sand. Budget Blood and Sand, which is a double. So we can check out.
This is
So
gonna be
Rusty
This
Nail.
one-
So we'll get to
This
that
is going to
further.
be interesting.
So for those of you who are West Wing fans, you may remember that
This
the
one's
Rusty
interesting
Nail
'cause
is.
we've fucking really it's right up on this one.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. Who's
This
doing
is
the
Donna
cooking
Moss's
tomorrow?
drink.
So my older sister is, and I'm going to help her because every year she does it, and every year, and if she's listening, I'm sorry, but you really are. You don't taste the meat.
No.
And this year I'm going to help you because
By taking the beef out like 4 hours earlier.
I didn't eat beef last year. I had turkey, and the turkey was turned to chunks because she didn't know how to cut it properly. Sorry, the chicken.
I mean, I'll carve.
Chicken.
If you want me to carve, I'll happily carve.
Yeah.
It's chicken. It's definitely chicken.
Big chicken.
It's a big chicken.
The world's biggest chicken.
that goes gobble 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 gobble.
Mind you,
If his other sister is listening.
my brother once ate rabbit and said it was the nicest. We told him it was chicken because he was never going to eat rabbit, and it was the best chicken he'd ever had.
To be fair to him, rabbit does taste quite a bit like chicken.
Yeah, exactly. And there was an awful lot of us around the table had legs.
To be fair,
Just saying.
so about 5 years, it was 4 years ago now. 4 years to tomorrow. It was my idea because I bought the meat hamper. I bought it and I said, "Look, I'm paying for this, and I'm not going to go and get a chicken as well." And I was like, I was talking to the older sister. I said, "Look, why don't we just tell her it's chicken?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "All right then." And then she ate it, and we're like, I said, just as she'd gone back to her home in another town. So
Happy Whiskeymas to you too, Brian.
Me and the older sister had spoken, and I said, "Should we tell her?" And she's like, "It worked, didn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah, we shouldn't." So every year, me and the older sister have had the same joke. Do we tell her? No. All right, cool. We'll keep going then. I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely.
I legit don't give a shit because
Absolutely.
me and David spent, and I'll tell you, it was £120
Yeah.
on enough. Like Dad admits, it was a lot. It was heavy. It was so much meat. Okay.
Dave gets the
To
better end
point.
of this because he just has to pay for it.
Okay.
He doesn't have to carry it.
You know where we usually park, right? Well, we walked from there to go get the meat, and then we
Ooh.
realised
Insert opera singer saying, Mistake!
haven't got to the mistake yet because we forgot the tote bags. So we had. I wanted to do
We
B&M.
were actually in the car
I needed to.
along with a trolley.
I then needed to go to B&M to get some candles, and I also wanted to go and pick up a tree thing.
Candles?
For the,
Did you get
know-
enough from all your
No,
donations
8
and
hour
your
ones.
advent calendar?
Running out. They're not 2 hours, not 8 hours.
Yeah.
And also, I can't use one of those to do my entire cabin. I need about 10, please. But anyway, no, I need to get some 8 hour candles and some other bits and bobs, and a gnome treeman to go with the Blood Bowl team I'm playing Mootsman with.
Yes.
So I picked that up, got that as well because he was open. And I was like, fucking win, you know.
And this is sort of proper magic deck out for that.
You won't have to worry about that. But you know, we got the stuff sorted, and we had to go back do two trips basically because it was so heavy, and it was a lot of meat. It really was. We put some in the freezer because he came back with 2 bags, and I mean, I would have been happy with the smaller bag that I was pointing at. I was like, that's less. I'll take that. I don't care. I paid for half of it. It's fine. I don't care. You know, it was a lot.
We did buy a lot of meat.
Yeah, well, it was more than last year.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well,
4 candles.
a
Yeah,
lot.
what?
Four candles.
Indeed, we're going to do the sketch. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in this instance, 8 hour candles.
Xbox.
The
360.
sketch is one of the funniest
Yeah.
things.
It is. I agree.
It
My BlackBerry
really
is frozen.
The timing. I was literally talking about that to someone the other day. The timing involved in the 4 candles sketch
Yeah.
is absolutely superb.
That era of comedy.
For those of you
yeah.
too young, 4 Candles is a Two Ronnies sketch.
So
It's
the 2
good.
Ronnies did other sketches where they did like answer the question that was previously like.
Yes, they
and
answered
that
the question
timing
2
of
questions
it
before or something.
is always.
Yeah.
Timing. It's
But it's very different comedy.
It's
Yeah.
the quintessential. The whole thing with comedy. If you've got timing.
Yeah.
And Ronnie Barker and Ronnie Corbett
Yeah.
had timing.
If you want good comedy, look up the 2 Ronnies.
Yeah.
Look up Who's On First.
Yeah.
They're at some of the absolutely most
And
genius bits of comedy you'll ever see.
David Jason, who is a very funny
Yeah.
comedic actor, worked in his early career with Ronnie Barker.
Yeah.
And
I still
learned his
think
craft.
Del Boy falling through the bar
It's Ronnie
is
Barker written all over.
it's one of the best bits of comedy ever.
What sells that isn't so much him falling through.
it's
Trigger looking around going.
It's Trigger just
When
like,
he gets up, he goes, "Nah, you're cramping my style, mate. You're cramping my style."
That one and the chandelier.
oh, the
They only had
chandelier.
one take on that as well.
They did,
One
yeah.
take.
Yeah,
And the fact they couldn't break,
It
they're not
was-
allowed to.
No,
beautiful.
it was too expensive for them to break.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But even going back to, and I digress, this is not about comedy, this is about whiskey. But even going back to porridge, if I see an episode of Porridge on the TV, of which I have seen all of them multiple times,
Yeah.
I will watch it and I will laugh because it will still make me laugh. The perfect timing, the way he delivered his lines, and some of the lines that he delivered. You know, the bit that I will never forget is writing the book about the relationship between the cons and the screws and the give and the take and the mutual respect and how you feel about and how we feel about you. And, oh, yes, Fletcher, and what have you called it? And he would never let the bastards grind you down.
Yeah.
See, it's a wonderful thing about comedy then to like more present comedy, whereas now it's more about every comedian has a one-dimensional hook.
Yep.
So, you know, everyone has a funny bone in them in some way, and everyone can tell certain types of jokes.
Yep.
I've discovered, for example, my preferred thing is to be the most offensive person I can be.
Yeah.
And I've always been that way because I was a dick at university.
He was, yes.
I was always a dick. Always. Like, some people have that natural talent.
Yeah.
His is more in-joke based.
That's why we bonded, though, because we both were able to laugh at the most dark things possible.
Because I use the word moist a lot because it's funny. Ironically, I have a very dry sense of humour, which is just fine. I don't really give a shit. But he does more like TV show jokes because it sort of falls within that pop culture thing. And then we have a German in our chat who can't tell a joke.
Henning Venn. Absolutely hilarious German comedian.
We're not going to allow this to pass. I just want to be a dick to one of my viewers because I'm allowed to.
Who's on first? Yes, it is a classic banger, Brian. Very much
I've
so.
had a huge amount of fun with this dog and a camouflage jacket thing that she wears, and saying to people, and they've said, "Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the camouflage. I love that coat she's wearing." And I couldn't help myself. I will hold my hands up. And I did say to them, yes, she's a retired bomb dog. If she sniffs a bag and sits, we'll probably need to run. I'm sorry, I know.
It's very dad joke territory as well.
But it's just great, and I have got EOD patches coming that will be stuck on her vest.
Feels like a bit of an impersonation job, doesn't it?
You know, because I find that sort of thing amusing. Sorry.
You are what you eat, Meg, and time check from the owner.
Thank you. We're good. We've got another 10 minutes realistically.
One cocktail
left, yes.
Which is going to be interesting.
Yes, this one's going to be. This one is definitely not what it's meant to be, but we'll try it anyway.
Yep.
Doesn't work as a shot, does it?
No, it does go down like a rusty nail.
It does. You have to sort of shoot it without touching your tongue.
So those of you who watch West Wing, this is the Donna Moss drink because she's an old-fashioned gal.
She is indeed certainly something. Anyway,
this is going to be
the last one.
I forgot which bowl we've used now.
It's
the heaviest one. That must be the one.
Right, so we've called this. Oh, Snuckles, thank you for the donation. We really appreciate that. Very, very
Canadian.
Generous. It's okay. It converts. It hits our goal. Okay.
Win.
We've called this the budget blood and
Canadian dollars. You're meant to use pounds.
Nothing wrong, Canadian
You're
dollars.
British-ish.
We have family in Canada.
Enough. We've called this budget blood and sand because some of the ingredients aren't quite what they're meant to be. So, David, can you read the ingredients for us, please?
So, according to the chart, it should be whiskey, sweet vermouth,
Yep.
cherry hearing,
Yep.
blood orange juice.
Yeah, we hadn't got some of that.
Right. So, the whiskey in question
Some
for
of those
this.
we hadn't got.
The whiskey for this was what was it actually?
Oh no, I don't think we've used whiskey for any of the whiskies.
No. This was the Willits
Yeah.
American whiskey.
We did use a whiskey.
We used whiskey. We used American whiskey Willits for this. We used what was the other vermouth? We used Martini, of course. The Rosso. The cherry hearing was
That was an issue.
that was cherry sours, made by a company in a bag down there. Yeah, cherry sours.
So this is going to be
Shut up. Let me finish. I'm not done yet. We got more.
there's quite a lot of this.
There was one other ingredient.
We
It's
have another excuse coming swiftly.
blood orange juice. So I went to the shops and got a bunch of ingredients, and I forgot the orange juice. So I looked at my dad and said, "Well, there's some orange squash there. If you get a shot of that and put it in there without any water, It counts. It's actually orange and pineapple squash.
It was all we had.
So where's the blood?
So it's budget. Well, it depends how it comes out. So it's budget blood and sand. It's basically, we're just going to call it Spartacus Light. Basically, it's Liam McIntyre after Andy Whitfield died. If you
There's
watch
no
Spartacus
bits in
TV
it, so there's
series,
no
you know.
actual sand.
So there's a Spartacus TV show called Blood and Sand.
Okay.
The actor Andy Whitfield died of cancer a year after the first season came out, and he's replaced by a guy called Liam McIntyre.
Oh, that's a shame.
So basically, this is the Liam McIntyre.
We kind of had to go with what we had.
And so
This is blood and sand, or also not a blood and sand.
it's budget blood and sand. It's budget. It's basically.
Sort-of-ish.
It's basic.
so professional.
It's spot on if you
I like your spelling. No, it's basically called budget sand.
I feel like we're doing doubles of this just by how much is in the bottle.
Yeah, we did doubles, but
It's like half a litre in the bottle.
It's Dad's doubles, so we do our doubles, and there'll be stuff left
There
anyway.
we go.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Yeah, we kind of went with what we got, but if you squint, it'll be fine. Thank you.
Enjoy your squash. This is the
Good lord.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Good lord. We went over.
Did we
the
need
top
any like other citrus thing, or did I literally only use it for one thing? Because I've got the lemon and the lime.
It does.
We haven't
It
used
looks like cranberry juice.
Does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's in honesty, I think we've gone over
The
top
best
of
way to
stuff.
speedrun sodium rush spirits and squash. Hey, you get it. You
There's-
get it.
So, just for reference, chat, we've each had a double. There is at least that much again
So,
left in the bottle.
Context is important. Each ingredient has been put in essentially a double. So there are doubles of doubles of doubles, and then a single of one shot of squash, without any water.
Yeah.
Just concentrate.
So there were 3 doubles of whiskey, 3 doubles of vermouth,
Yep.
3 doubles of cherry sours.
Yep, cherry sours. Yep.
and then
Sorry,
one-
cherry
a single-
hearing.
A
Yeah.
single of squash. I think we may have overdone it.
No.
I don't want to bring down the tone of the evening stream.
That smells
That
great.
smells like a urinal cake.
David, why would you be selling urinal cakes?
I'm a cleaner, and I've never made it a point to go up to one and go,
No.
"Oh, that smells like a
Is
drink
that
I've had."
a fresh urinal cake or one that's been used?
Depends if he's put his
Do you
hands on it
wanna
or not. You know, no, he's lifting it up.
Expand
You know what he's
on
doing? He's lifting it up to turn it over. So he's like, "Well, while I'm here."
Right, well, I'm going for it, so...
Oh yes, of course, yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Auntie.
Tone of stream successfully lowered.
Interesting.
I actually quite like this.
Yeah.
It's quite bitter.
Yeah.
It needs a bit more lemon.
Oh,
Yeah, can
right.
have a squirt of lemon in it.
oh,
What's that, princess?
that's made my eyes water.
What are we talking about?
Ooh, that was that. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it's nice, but ooh, it hits.
You know what? It doesn't help. Is that I can still taste the steak flavour from the freaking the
Too
second.
much vermouth in it.
Yeah, I can still,
Yeah.
I can still taste that steak
Yeah.
flavour.
There's too much vermouth in it.
It tastes like my manwich.
Yeah.
Was it at least Robinson squash? No, it's Asda.
No, it sounds.
He's unfortunately...
It's not even. It's not standard squash. It's double concentrate.
Yeah, it was a bit of a case of, oh heck, we've forgotten.
Oh.
Right, what can we do?
What have we got in the house?
Yeah.
Well, it got worse because we were running out of time because we had to cook dinner and then do this. So it was like, well, okay, there's squash there. It's out orange and pineapple. Who cares?
Well, in my defence as chief mixer,
Yeah.
I did say we've got some easy peelers here. We'll squeeze the juice out of one of those and use
Oh, the tangerines. Yeah.
But somebody said, but there's a bottle of squash there. That's easier.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd already said the squash was there. He's like, yeah, but squash. Yeah, but we can do this, but squash.
Yeah.
Also, not my oranges. Yeah, but squash.
Yeah. It was a case of, have we got an orange squeezer? Well, probably not. Oh, well, do you know what?
Have you not got hands?
I mean, to be fair, I had said that, but then I thought at the same time, squash.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All answers can be from them.
I've drunk worse.
I moved on to rum sourish, basically an old fashioned with lemon juice with rum. Fair play.
Good luck.
I love that.
Like-
Instead
like
of cherry
that.
hearing, I went with bloody cherry sours. I saw it in passing. I was like, It's cherry.
As a long drink to whoever was saying about the rum.
Oh, Laura.
Laura, as a long drink, lilt and a double rum is a lovely thing.
Up next, the Ribena and single malt sponsored stream. I know you're Laura's partner, but
However,
I really hope that she fucks you for a change.
However, don't knock it unless you tried it.
Hey, we will happily be
Some of the
sponsored by
prices-
Ribena and single malts. That's fine.
Some of the great things in the world, like
I'll tell you
peanut
what.
butter and jelly and
No, I've got an idea. I'll tell you what. Secondhand, aka Laura's partner, I believe, we'll do a Ribena and whiskey drink at some point in the future.
I'll try it.
When you have a Ribena enema.
Challenge, lay down.
Yeah.
The thing of it is,
Have you sent proof of it?
unless you try it, you don't know that is a bad thing.
Hang on, are we still talking about the enema, or are we back to
Either or. I would be tempted to not use something
So
like the single malt I always
Laura will
use.
try the lilt. She'll try that.
Yeah,
She
it's-
likes rum. She likes
It's
rum.
a lovely long drink.
So I used to like Rio when I used to drink fizzy drinks.
Rio's all right. Yeah, Rio's a good one. Good shout.
Now, as I
tropical.
said, Twin Fins rum and a can of lilt is a lovely, fruity, long summer drink.
Yeah.
You know, plenty of ice. Lovely.
I should say,
Leona,
go
please do
with
note,
colour.
stream idea, Ribena and single malt.
duly noted. Now, we don't, obviously, for this is the only time we've ever done these kind of streams with like other cocktails and stuff, because it's not really my thing. It's not really Dave's, to be fair, either. You can tell he's struggling
This one I'm not liking.
Good. Probably didn't help that you may not have noticed, but I squeezed even more lemon in.
Yes, I did notice you put more and more lemon into mine, yes.
Can't imagine why it bothered. Yeah, no, we're more of a single.
Princess.
We have our first stream for the year, I believe, is around the time of my birthday. We are doing Glenmorangie Part 3.
Yes.
Because we have more Glenmorangie. Did you? I was going to show. I hadn't told Dad. So earlier in the year, I got sent that 23-year-old Glenmorangie sample. Yeah.
Yep.
A couple of days ago, I got sent another sample from them.
Oh. Hello.
For
Sample?
no reason. I saw the
That
package.
looked like
and
a
I was
full
like,
bowl.
I was like, all right. Opens the box and it says loyal customer thing, and like here have a dram of on us, and I'm like,
I'll go on then.
I mean, you've had to twist my arm here, but
Yeah.
So
guess I'll
you
take
can
another
actually
three
buy
if I have
those
to.
expensive samples. You can buy them. They're £105 per sample.
Oh wow.
in the box or not?
Yeah, with the box.
Oh, good. So I got a free sample worth over £100, and then I got given a free one that's not worth as much. But I'm like, well, I got given free whiskey. It's like another little bottle, and I'm like,
But is that batch
Oh,
4?
wow.
Amontillado, I think it's my batch 3.
So we can't do a 4-stream,
Yeah,
4
I
whiskey
wish.
stream on
If it was batch
yeah.
4, I'd happily include it. Because that's right to include.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the team.
Yeah.
It's fine. So
Sorry,
we have,
Glenmorangie. I will happily.
we have
I'll accept
Tale of
free
Ice
bits.
Cream to try.
Yeah, we got Tale of Ice Cream.
Tale of Tokyo, which
Yeah.
we will get to.
We can get a sample of the 12, the new one.
Yes, the
And
new,
the triple
the
cask
new
as well.
original.
Triple cask as well.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 whiskies. But we might get something else. You never know. It might happen.
Yeah, we have a lot of streams planned for January purely because I think I'm here twice and you're at mine twice.
I like yours. No, early Feb for the second.
Only fair for the second, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
we've
that's a flyby, so I don't know if we'd be able to do another for that. Be on Discord.
yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, we got some stuff
We
planned.
have January treats will be included somewhere in there, at least on Instagram, if
That'll
not on
be
the stream.
Yeah, that'll be when I'm at yours, won't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll have my voice this time because you can't carry a stream.
No. I'm getting better, but it's yeah.
Sorry, someone's chasing squirrels.
Yeah.
It's funny.
There's more chance of her catching a squirrel in their dream than there is you carrying a stream.
There's more chance for catching a squirrel in a dream than ever catching a squirrel.
And still more of a chance than Dave carrying a stream, that is. It's been a very fun stream. I'm glad you enjoy it because this is a bit stripped back. We don't usually have just the one image. We have all these other ones. But I really didn't have the time because I've been so busy with YouTube this month.
This is one of those where it probably would have been handy having if we'd had the camera over the bar to be able to show the pause. At least there's probably been one of those ones.
Showing
that
your spindly spider hands doing their thing. Yes. No, it would have been handy, but that's next year thing we'll look into.
Oh, setting up the camera and things.
Well,
having
it'd
a
be
camera
done,
looking over the bar.
It'd be
so-
done with with only him on, like his hands on in view. Me,
Yeah.
I'm not in view at all because I don't want to be on camera. I have the face for radio and all that.
I have a face for radio and a voice for silent movies.
I've been told I have a voice for commentary over porn movies.
Oh, really?
I know who you are. I am going to kick you in
And
the balls.
apparently
for that
sending
one.
people to sleep as well.
A voice so exciting I put myself to sleep. No, I like
Anyone's
this.
still here, please
It's
do like
sharp,
the stream
but
if
it's
you
nice.
have enjoyed it.
Yeah, agreed. But I do feel again we probably went over the top on the vermin. However,
We weren't going to know.
we were winging it.
We were making it up.
I would say I don't really like this one.
No? Fair play.
Don't really care.
I'll send this one. No.
I've already drunk mine.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You can have mine. You can finish mine off.
Yeah, no, it's, it's just a vermouth again, I think. Thank you. I think we've overdone it on that.
That's all right.
But that was a case of not knowing, frankly.
Yeah.
Had we have known, we'd have put half the amount of vermouth in
Yeah.
that we actually put. So, there you go. It's done now. It's
I
fine.
enjoyed that. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
Yeah, I enjoyed
no
that.
complaints.
Okay. Well, we have reached the end of our time. It's just gone midnight. It's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to both of you.
Oh, it is,
Merry
yes.
Christmas
Merry
to
Moistmas.
yourself.
Right, bar humbug, all you cunts.
Merry Christmas to everybody on the stream.
Yes.
Yes,
And I
happy
hope you
Christmas
have a,
/ whatever holiday you celebrate.
I hope you have a very nice
Moistmas.
Yes. We sift
time.
you a Merry
Very nice
Moistmas.
time.
Yes, please do. We're going to go now because I need to pack things down. One last thing. The pinned comment's going to stay there. Go follow them. We'd
Yes,
appreciate it.
please do follow our sponsor.
What are they called again?
Yeah.
Narrowboat.
Narrowboat Wobbly.
Narrowboat Wobbly. Yes,
There we go.
indeedy.
They've been
Marvellous.
generous enough.
Lovely Australian couple.
Yeah.
You know, they're just genuinely nice people.
We are going to.
And they've sponsored us
we will-
with cheese.
Yeah, I will put. I will do something on YouTube as well on the main channel, just because it's only right. And we'll also, we'll tell you what we think of the cheese as well at some point.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We'll get to